Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to 1000 Watts Radio, 1000 Watts Radio, 1000 Watts Radio. This is Yo Blaze, your humble host, and I am in the studio. Just checking in, coming in. We're gonna go through the normal routine of, some information that I've never heard of, you've never heard of, somebody's never heard of. Some information that we all probably heard of and just want to talk about, like the young lady in Michigan, or seen one yesterday. A lady had a baby that wasn't hers or her husband. That was wild. And what else? Just so much stuff going on in the news right now. We got tunes. Of course, we're gonna drop the tunes. Maybe something you heard, maybe something you haven't heard. For everyone that's coming in, again, this is 1000 Watts Radio. I am Joe Blaze. Please hit that like button, and if you haven't subbed, please share, and if you can comment, I would greatly appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. And even if you give me a thumbs down, I appreciate it. Let me get in this camera a little bit. There we go. All right. First thing first, I guess let's nobody's in here, so let me just drop some music. Maybe I might get some people to come through. All right, let's go. back on me, back on me, back on me. Good beats, good vibes. Joe Blaze 1000. 1000 Watts Radio. 1000 Watts Radio. 1000 Watts Radio. Can't get this camera right. It's cool. No big deal. Don't nobody want to see my ugly face anyway, but it's all good. Broken traditions. Welcome in, sir. Welcome in. G Honda of the Stillmatic Network. Welcome in, sir. Welcome in. So I got pulled up on my other stream. Let's go to that stream. Booyah. There we go. Celery. Well, I'm jumping into the food off the gate because I know people like food. People love food. They don't like it in it. People love food. Okay, appreciate you, BT. Appreciate you. Yeah. So before I jump into the celery, I'm just gonna read a little bit. I know a little bit. Like I said, I got to get that book that I mentioned the other day. I forgot the name of the book. That's crazy how it just slipped my mind. Got to start taking more vitamins. So I went and got the stuff I needed. Hopefully I'm not buffering. I did the stats check and it said everything was good. Plus I dropped down to 30 frames instead of 60 frames, which I'm probably gonna go back up to see how it does, because now I'm hardwired. Before I was Wi-Fi. I was on the Wi-Fi. I had to get the code. But so let's see. Celery. Very, very good for you. Don't taste that great. Matter of fact, it don't taste good at all by itself. You know, it's a tolerable vegetable, but it is very good for you. Very good. A lot of stuff that we cook, we put celery in it. Whether it's sweet potatoes or sweet potato salad, whichever one you want to say. Sweet potato salad, celery goes in it. Salmon croquettes, celery go in it. Most of everything that we like make salad out of, celery go in it. Celery is very good for you, and it's probably greater juice than it is anything. Matter of fact, that made me want to go get me a stalk of celery right now, but I'm not gonna do that. Let's see. It says it don't give. What I might do is end up going to another spot and just look up all the benefits that comes with celery. Okay, I appreciate you, BT. Say you do it at 30 because 60 is for overkill. That's a bit. Right. Yeah, celery is definitely it actually gives it a different taste, but it's definitely very, 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 very good for you. Celery has been used as food for a very long time, all the way back to ancient Greek and Egypt. The version we know today comes from a plant called Apium graveolens, which belongs to the same family as carrots and parsley. Celery is a fantastic example of human tenacity, as the leaves of the original plant were bitter and inedible, while the stalks were tiny. Selective breeding has created a different plant. One of the large crunchy stems that is now popular for both flavor and health benefits. I don't know about flavor, but let's click on this health benefits. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Come on. Celery is good for. That's a nice, good looking piece too. That knife don't look so good, but let's see. Celery is hardly the most exciting vegetable. It has a distinctive flavor, one that somehow manages to be mild, strong, and spicy at the same time. Some people love the flavor, others can't stand it, like what I said. And few people are excited about celery in a way they might be about kale or quinoa. I always say quinoa. Good morning, Naomi. How you doing? Hope all is well, sis. Thank you for coming in. Thank all y'all for coming in. But Is celery good for you? And should you add it to the diet? Instead, celery is most often seen as a weight loss snack or just useful to human hummus or some other type of dip. Let's see, what about impact? Let's scroll on down. Come on, thing, let's go. That look good. Some people don't like olives, but I might go into that. I like olives. Let's see. Many vegetables are packed full of vitamins and minerals. This isn't the case. This isn't really the case for celery, although there are. Well, I don't know. I heard that it was good for you. Okay, so it has B6, magnesium, calcium, iron, selenium, all the stuff we need. All the stuff we need. Let's see. Yeah, they ain't saying much, but I heard that celery is awesome, so I don't know about nobody else. But it's mostly like a lot of stuff, mostly water. Like watermelon is very good for you, but it's mostly water. Miss She Said. How you doing this morning? Y'all did an awesome job last night. Y'all was killing it. You was even on the even on when they had you up there, you was coming out hot. You was coming out hot live and on stream. You was coming out hot live both ways. I'm like, she coming hard. I need to get that drop from Mr. He Said. God damn, I need to get that drop. Let's see. We're gonna go into let's go into the weather. I know I had to pull it up somehow or another. It knocked me off. Let's see. Come on. Is it my internet that's slow or is it this? Let's see. Boom. Here we go. We're gonna do some weather. So I know we always got to go to Detroit because Naomi up there and she always give us a shot. Give us a shot. It's always gonna be like 2 degrees or 7 degrees or -1, something crazy like that in Detroit. We always got to go to Detroit. Atlanta is no excitement at all. No excitement at all. Probably 40 degrees, 30 degrees, something like that. It's no excitement. But once we start going up north, you got to definitely put some respect on the weather. Let's see. Come on. Temperature. Here we go. So I guess the bluer it is, the colder it is, and the redder it is, the hotter it is. Oh, good Lord, the Midwest is showing negative. Let's see what we got. Going up to Detroit first. Yes, see, 16 with no respect on it. Like I said, 16. If you're still in here, just drop your location and your temps in the chat. Location and temps in the chat if you would. And Miss Naomi, if you want to, you don't have to, because guess what? We know. We know it's 8. And that's cold. What is it, 14, 16? Let's see. Let's go to Maryland, because me and BT is in Atlanta. We know it's cold. We know it's cold, but it ain't that cold. Let's see. Maryland is kind of small. Let's see. There we go. Dover. That's Dover is Rhode Island. I think that's Rhode Island. I hate how this map don't chop up like it's supposed to. Okay. And the crazy part is the Trenton, New Jersey. The crazy part is all of these states are so close. New York, it don't seem like it, but they are. New York, Pennsylvania, Maryland, New Jersey, Rhode Island, They just so close. 30 degrees, 18 in the building. 30 degrees and freezing. I know it when you're normally like 40 degrees in sunny South Carolina. Sunny South Carolina. 30 degrees. Whew, that's cold. I'm still trying to find Wilmington, Hagerstown. That's in PA. Let's see. Atlantic City is Jersey. Oh, come on. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Boom. Delaware. There we go. I knew it somewhere. What is that? Pocono? Pocomoke City is cold. Pocomoke City is cold. 24. Alright, what else we got? We got South Carolina. Let's go down there. And South Carolina, North Carolina. Everybody like Charlotte. It's 29 in Charlotte. G Honda is 29 in Charlotte. 18, it is a freezing 37. You say 30. Where is it? Okay, there you go. 32. Because I know up here it's going to be a little cooler. Or, yeah. There you go. 35. 31. There you go, right now. 31 in South Carolina. And Atlanta, it's saying it's 26 right now? Why my heat ain't coming on? That's what I want to know. Why my heat's not coming on. All right, let's go back into some tunes, and then when I come back, we're gonna go back into some food, just a little food, and then I'm gonna try to pull up. I'm not gonna promise this thing. I'm gonna cross my fingers. We're gonna cross our fingers. Right now, I'm holding steady at like 10,000 kilobytes, so we're gonna be able to pull it up and play from Broken Traditions. I want to talk about it. Broken Traditions with Serena Williams, crip walking at the Super Bowl. How she big and old, acting like she 21. Here we go. Go back into the tune. back to me, back to me. Struggle screaming over here. Struggle stream. Anyway, so jump back into it. Let's see. We just on the weather. Let me see it now. Yeah, this one. And let me pull this one up. Okay. Let's see. The stream. There we go. Let me see. So I'm gonna pull my background music down a little bit. You probably won't be able to hear it. You probably be able to see it more than you be able to hear it. Cause I think BT he got some music behind here. So this is from Broken Traditions podcast. If you're still in the chat, BT, if you would drop your link, brother. So if they want to see your content, they can go and check it out. But this is from Broken Traditions. Let's get started on this. We chopping it up. I know it's a little bit behind, but still it need to be said, because a lot of times we're not just really talking to that individual. We talking to people as a whole. Like, we too old to be doing certain stuff. We got to make conscious decisions on a lot of stuff we do and stop just doing stuff at the spur of the moment or doing stuff because we feel like it. Sometimes we got to be methodical in our movement. So here we go.
Imagine being one of the greatest athletes of all time, a mother, a wife, a global icon, yet still finding yourself glorifying the very game culture that took the life of your own sister. That's exactly what Serena Williams did on the biggest stage in American sports, the Super Bowl, and we celebrated. This is about calling out the uncomfortable truth. Black culture have an unhealthy attachment to street culture and gang affiliation. And Serena Williams' Super Bowl moment was a perfect example how deep this runs. During Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime performance, Serena Williams decided to do a crip walk to Kendrick Lamar's hit song, They Not Like Us, wearing all blue. The crip walk, if you guys may or may not know, is tied to a dance to the infamous gang, the Crips, right? And it's kind of weird seeing Serena Williams on stage, as they say in the streets now, at her big age, with Serena Williams was 43, 44 years old. Crip.
That's why I won't stop it at. I'm gonna pull mine up a little bit because I might be on this for a while. Cause just like you said, her big age. That's what I'm gonna focus on. I mean, he gonna go into the fact that one of her siblings got off by one of the gang members, and I don't know. I'm just gonna hold on. Let me focus, cause it's the fact that I'm going through my mind like I can't even comprehend. Like it don't register. So I'm just gonna try to relate a little bit, and I know I can't. But I had a cousin, a real close cousin, so much so that he's like a brother. He was in the street life. I'm just gonna say he was in the street life. He was in jail a lot, in and out of jail a lot. He still participated in I'm just gonna say thuggery. And he something happened with, I don't want to go into too much detail because if somebody in my family hear it, they're gonna know who and exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna try to keep it as broad and as general as possible, so I won't, because even for me, like I said, he was like a little brother. So even for me, it'll kind of open up a wound. But I'm gonna get to the point. He ended up getting deleted because he was going to do something and some stuff happened. Like I said, I don't want to try to go into too much detail, but anyway, in the process of him being deleted, I got in touch with the cops and was like, what are y'all gonna do about the people who did it? And the cop just straight up told me, we really can't do nothing because your brother was in the wrong. And I was kind of hurt. And then, but the way the cop brought it to me, because I actually had a relationship with the cop, as far as like dealing with because I used to drive wreckers, so I dealt with him a lot, that particular cop a lot. So, excuse me. So he said, the way he put it to me and brought it to me, he was like, it ain't much we can do because your brother was in the wrong. So I was like, I was hurt. And me personally, how I felt like it at that time, I felt like them dudes needed to pay. They needed to pay. Regardless if he was in the wrong or not, they needed to pay. And because they wasn't gonna have to pay no retribution, like, you know, they took a life, whatever, but he was in the wrong, I was kind of hurt. So to see her just like doing that, and these people off your sibling, I'm just like, I wouldn't even be affiliated and on no level, cause even to this day, like Wilder said, to this day, I be like, bruh, we're gonna go ride, burn it down, something, you know. And it ain't me holding on to it, but you know, you took a part of my family, you took a part of my life, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, we got to get some get back. And it's not about the get back, but it's just about her like doing that. So that's the part BT gonna expand on, which I really don't understand. That that's it, to me, like I said, as a culture, we out there, we left field, we way left field, and I don't agree with this on no level, and I'm just like, she wild for that. But for her to be in her 40s is crazy. For her to be in her 40s and doing this is wild. And some people mention that she did it to kind of get back at Drake and all this. I get it, that's cool, but at the end of the day, I'm like, and I'm saying it's cool, like, it's not cool. But I'm just like, you too grown for that. You got a whole family, you got endorsements, all this kind of stuff. But I guess I'm crazy. I don't know what. I guess I'm crazy, and I'm just the only one that think like that, because I'm just like, if I was a sponsor, I would have pulled my sponsor. If I would have, you can't come to no more event. You can't. We don't want to be affiliated with that. So I'm just like, what y'all think, man? Cause I was just like thrown back by this. Let's let BT keep chopping, and then we'll jump back into it, and I may have some more commentary on it. Hold on.
Walking to, I guess, troll Drake, right? She want to troll Drake and Crip walk. This is why I have a problem with it. The Crips and the Bloods, they feud, killed so many Black Americans, either people who were gangbanging or people who were not gangbanging, just caught up in the crossfire. And one of the people who were caught up in the crossfire of gang culture was Yatande Price, which is Serena Williams' half-sister, who was killed by a drive-by by a Crip in 2003. 21 years later, she's doing a dance of the gang that took a half-sister away, wearing the same gang colors. And we celebrated it. I posted this picture on my Instagram saying how this is problematic, and there was pushback. It is what it is. You're going to defend what you like, right? You like the moment, you like the song, you like the fact that Serena Williams is trolling Drake, but this is bigger than Drake. This is bigger than a moment of trolling Drake. This is bigger than Kendrick Lamar's halftime show. This is bigger than that moment. This woman, the best female tennis player of all time, who went through so much to keep her away from this lifestyle, who said, you know what? We don't need y'all to be a part of this.
Right.
We're going to go a different route. We're going to go this tennis route. And he put up so much sacrifice. She put up so much sacrifice being a child athlete, going through the things that she went through during those times as being a child Black athlete playing tennis, a predominantly white sport, going through what she went through, got to where she is. And your example is, let me do the dance of the gang that killed my sister?
Right. So I wanted to talk about his comments. I always go through the comments. I always, kind of like just filter through, and look at, read, just trying to see where people at. So you got people making a lot of excuses for gangs and making a lot of excuses for her behavior. I thought it was atrocious. I thought it was just bad taste. I thought it was, we lost. I'm thinking like we lost as a community. So it says having a gang, then it got in not quotations, but in semicolon to my some organization is not against the law. KKK, Nation of Islam, Police Department, U.S. Army, and others. Not all are neighborhood and or protection for that city or community. You need to do more research. So to me, all that is making excuses for the bull crap that be going on. It's okay to go by to plot on somebody to kill them. It's okay to shoot up a neighborhood and have a stray bullet delete a child. Come on, man. Really? This is what we doing? You can't make excuses for nonsense. It's nonsense. Now, originally, Crips, Bloods, all this kind of stuff, it was supposed to have been a positive thing, but it has, as humans do, as we do so well, it has turned into something negative and awful. Like, anytime you mention the gang, what's awesome about you going around defacing property? I just want to know what's awesome about that. Nothing at all. Somebody said this woman does not represent all black people, so stop using the us word. Evidently you don't know. If you walk out, if you wear this complexion, it's gonna be automatic. So, and I'm not saying that for everything, but for some stuff, as soon as they see you, they're gonna make a determination. Some people gonna make a determination on who you are and what you're about. But in order for them to know you, of course, they gotta talk to you and deal with you. But off gate, it's us. So one guy said, anything for clicks, and then called my man a clown. Let me do this, then I'm gonna read your comment 18. So he's talking about, just in the statement above that, she said, stop saying, or he said, I don't know if it's a he or she. I think it's a she, because it says Ash. Anyway, it don't even matter. They said, this one I can use they said, stop using us. So he's talking about us. He's talking about the community. He's talking about everybody. He's not doing it for the clicks. Not doing it for the clicks. He has an opinion like everybody else. If you want to listen, keep listening. If you don't, then like Take Heed says, scroll up, click the next video, because everybody ain't doing it for clicks. Some people actually care about the community. Some people want to make a change, make a difference out here. This dude right here, God's child, brought the church into it, brought God into it. Oh, by the way, Jesus was killed, set up by so-called holy people, but everyone still goes to church on Sunday. Come on, man. What we doing? What are we doing out here? Like, what Jesus got to do with the Crips? What Jesus got to do with the blood besides the blood of Jesus on your lamp post or something? Man, what? Come on, man. What the church got to do with gangs? If it's just like I was saying earlier, just because you're an organization, that don't mean you good for everything. Like, you got some organization that's horrible. You got other organization that's good, even if it is a quote unquote organization. Because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, these gangs are, some of them, not all of them, but some of them are actual organizations, and not illegal organizations or criminal organizations. They actually organize. Like, so I'm just like, bro, and I know you can't change everybody, and you can't change everybody, and you can't touch the whole world, but I guess once you touch one or two, you good, because this right here just showed me a lot of people are lost. A lot of people are lost. Had one dude on here, I guess he was a Crip, and he coming on it, but his was kind of in the middle. He wasn't saying too much. He just saying he had experience. And I don't know, man. I'm just like, so if she had on, let's say if I was a blood, and I got up on the big stage and I had on red, or if I were ripping some blood stuff, would that be seen as good? No, they'll want to kill me. So that's almost like in the same vein. BT said it's like that's just like a Holocaust member throwing up the Nazi Hail Hitler sign. I'm like, it's crazy. So A-Team in the comments said, why would she need to get back at Drake when she supposedly moved on? A successful marriage is all that's needed as a get back to Drake. Yeah, as a get back. It was atrocious. I thought she was more possessed more. I thought she possessed more grace and class too. I don't know. I'm just like, this is off the grid, but that's all I got on that, man. I'm over a lot of this stuff that's going on, but I'm gonna see, can I find that one story? I think I looked it up on my on this yesterday, but we're gonna go into some tunes. This is Yo Blaze. This is 1000 Watts Radio. Please hit the like button, sub if you will, share if you will, and comment if you can. Let's get back into the music, and then I'll be back. See, can I find that one story for you guys? back on me, back on me, back on me. If you haven't got your coffee, please get your coffee. I knew it was something going on. I was like, oh, I just feel off. Had to go get that cup. Anyway, I found the story. This is wild now. Me and my wife seen it yesterday. We was like, wow. Like, new. This is new stuff, man. I'm just like, what Kevin used to say, I gotta get that drop. I gotta get a lot of drops. You can't make it up. That a lot of people be like, life imitates art, or art imitates life. I think art imitates life, because it's just, you can't make it up. So let me get to it real quick. Hold up. There we go. All right. So it says, broken. Georgia woman who gave birth to someone else's baby sues fertility clinic. All right, let me bring this music down some. All right. Yeah. Let's say, how to go? Free speech. Free speech. Not allegedly, but I'm claiming free speech. 1976 Act. I should have put it on here. I think I'm gonna have to definitely put it in there. Put it in the description. I might just read it, but I'm gonna read it because it didn't. I don't think this particular, because it's only 2 minutes. The one we seen was longer than 2 minutes. This segment is short, so I'm gonna go ahead and play it. But I don't think they even said it. But let's go.
Procedure for couples trying to have a child.
But for one local woman, her journey to motherhood turned into a nightmare, and now she is suing the company responsible. Newsweek's Andrew Davis is joining us right now with her emotional story.
And it is incredibly emotional. Christina Murray wanted to have a baby. She always told people, even as a child, it was her dream to be a mother. She turned to coastal fertility specialists for help, and while she did eventually give birth,
I'm just gonna stop it right quick. So I read in that she was 38. I think she had this baby like 2 years ago, so she was 36. And they said she always wanted to have a baby. And why she wait so long? You know, I think I just been hearing like the best time to have a child is the younger you are, like in your late teens and through your 20s. She 38, so I'm just giving context. And like I said, I'm probably gonna end up going through reading it, but this is wild, bro.
15 seconds, she knew something was horribly wrong and her life was changed forever. Murray wanted to have a baby, so she went to coastal fertility specialists in Savannah to help with her IVF treatments. They did those treatments. She was able to get pregnant and have that baby. But when Christina saw the child, he was African American. She quickly realized he wasn't hers. The clinic, she says, mixed up the embryos. She carried someone else's child, gave birth, then had to give him up 5 months later to the real parents. Now she's suing the clinic for their mistake and for her pain.
Right.
Life with her baby was full of anxiety. Every time the doorbell rang, Christina worried it would be someone there to take away her child.
My child was ultimately taken from me as the clinic had implanted into my womb the embryo from a stranger. I've never felt so violated, and this situation has left me emotionally and physically broken.
I feel her. I feel her pain. Yeah, wild them. Wild is right. Wild is right. When I seen it, my initial thoughts was, she gave the baby back because the baby was black. Nah, that ain't what it was. She had got attached to the baby, of course, and everything, and she was gonna take the baby and whatever. But like she said, every time she heard a knock at the door, she thought it was somebody who was gonna come and take her baby. And I feel her. And sometimes, just think about the girl up in Detroit, in Michigan. Sometimes children are better off with other people because they're gonna take care of them. They're gonna make sure they good. They're gonna give them a better life because if she's, and it ain't even about the money a lot of times. It's not about the money, but she is paying for embryos and all this high expensive stuff because Ebony K. Williams was talking about I think it's like $20,000 an egg for them to say the egg and do all this kind of stuff. So I'm just like, they probably had a little money or whatever the case, but I'm just like, this is wild. So they did say that the baby was African American. They gave her the wrong egg, the wrong sperm, and everything. It was just, she was just carrying. She was just a I guess she was just a host. She was just carrying the baby. She was, feeding the baby and stuff, but she didn't have pretty much nothing to do with it. But I guess as a woman, when you carry it, it's like it's yours. So I was just like, wow. It says, let me see. It says, like I said, I thought that was, it said, apparent. Let me see. He was beautiful and literally the best thing. This is her. This is in quotation. This is what she said. She said, he was beautiful and literally the best thing I've ever seen, but it was also immediately apparent that he was African American, said Murray, who, along with her sperm donor, is white. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let me see. Let's go in and hear what else she got to say, because she tell free speech.
Now, Murray determined because the baby was not biologically hers, rather than engage in a basically losing court battle with the boy's actual parents, she decided to give him up after 5 months. We asked coastal fertility specialists for comment. They said in part, they said this incident, while isolated, this was an isolated incident. This is while isolated in our 15-year history, does not reflect the level of excellence and trust we strive to uphold. Continuing on to say this was an isolated event with no further patients affected. The same day this error was discovered, we immediately conducted an
We're going to stop it right now because it's acting weird, and the clinic is being weird, talking about somebody 15 years of doing it. They this the only, bro, listen, that's all you need is one. Now go ahead and cut them folk they check. Cut them folks they check, cause y'all messed up real bad, cause it would have been different. She probably would have never knew if that baby had been of Caucasian descent, but he wasn't. He was of African descent. She would have never knew, even if the baby was mixed, like a red bone, came out Caucasian looking, and then kept the Caucasian trait, a lot of the Caucasian traits. And then, once you got a little older, the hair started curling up or something like that. She probably could have been. But y'all effed all the way up. Y'all didn't F halfway up. Y'all F all the way up. So go ahead, fertility clinic, and cut that check. Cut that check. So it is what it is, man. That one's wild. So I think that's about it, good people. We did the food. I said I was gonna go back in and get some more information on celery, but we're gonna hold off on that. I done put an hour in. I done put in work. Like I said, I usually do like 30 minutes, and then I'm out. OUT. But I did an hour. I gave y'all an hour of my time, and I got to get back into the lab. Plus, I think if I'm not mistaken, the Do Better podcast, they actually forming formation, and I'm about to get over there, check them out, and we're gonna do it again tomorrow, if the Lord is willing. If the Lord is willing, not for no other reason. And so I'm gonna drop the music, and we're gonna say peace out. We're gonna say ahala. We're gonna say so long, hasta la vista, hasta la luego, all that good stuff. And like I said again, if nothing else, hasta mañana. We'll do it again in the AM tomorrow. All right, good people, y'all have a great day. Be blessed. Thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate everybody. Miss Naomi, 18. Mrs. She said, Broken Traditions, I appreciate you coming in, brother. Thank you, and appreciate you allowing me to use your content. G Honda from the Stillmatic Network. Brother, I I'll see you later on. I know you coming on later on. So let's do this next time, good people. I appreciate y'all coming in, supporting your boy. Thank you. Coffee cups up. Music, drop it down.
Freaked out yet? Have I blown your mind, or you think you can still handle my job? Because if you're cocky and you think that you got hold of this, I got some more information